What's up, everybody? Welcome to day one of Pioneer Masters here on Magic Arena. We are diving in, 18 minutes after the hour of the set going live. And hopefully the losing is behind us. We're going to draft the cards that matter. And I do think Liliana, Heretical Healer, is a card that matters. 1 black for a 2/3 lifelink. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you exile Lily, then return to the battlefield transformed. And if you do, you make a 2/2 zombie that can protect her. Pluses to have each player discard, returns a non-legendary creature from the with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield, and then emblem is big bada boom, win the game. Let's take that. What other cards jump out to me here? I suppose Hopeful Eidolon. I suppose Sage's Reverie, though I'm not that excited about white and the aura stuff. I think what actually jumps out to me is like Liev Sky Knight and maybe Philology Archaeologist and Gurmag Angler, but yeah, I'm not gonna look a gift Planeswalker in the mouth here. And then we've got a Rescue from the Underworld, which I actually think is pretty darn good as a follow-up to Liliana. I probably don't have to take it this highly, but it's so synergistic. Though, as I'm already starting to say that, as the words are already coming out of my mouth, am I thinking, am I not just gonna, should I just draft the good cards? Well, let's think about this. This, I think, is a good card, especially in conjunction with Lily. Swift Warkite, another good card. I think Black-Red's very strong. Devour Flesh, matchup dependent, but an important card in the format. Anax and Siamede, very, very good. And I guess Calling the Ambush, also good. I think Ardenvale Tactician, good, not great. But I really don't want to sway from black if at all possible. It's possible I should just take the Warkite. Warkite's also pretty good with Lily. Can get it back. I think I'm going to take Rescue, though. Just stay mono black a little bit if I can. Nice. And we get a Ruinous Path as a follow-up here. 1 black sorcery, destroy a creature with Awaken 4, which means you get to animate a land with 4 counters. There's another Basilica Screecher, which I think is fine, but actually maybe this is terrible. I think understated cards in this format are really tough when there's like good 4 mana 4/4s running around. What else? Courier's Briefcase. Artisan of Forms, 2 mana 1/1 with a heroic trigger to clone something. Lab Champion, 3 in a red, 2/2 heroic, deal 2 to anything. Treasure Cruise is the other card, I think, in the pack that jumps out to me, but thrilled to see a removal spell there in black and a Fellstinger as a follow-up. Let's go. Start with a Lily. Black is open. Love to see it. Fellstinger is 2 in a black, 3/2, Death Touch Exploit. When it exploits a creature, target player draws 2 and loses 2. I'm off the Mentor of the Meek Life. I think small creatures and playing off curve ain't it. Silumgar Butcher, I think, is fine. 4 in a black, 3/3 with exploit. When it exploits a creature, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Another Treasure Cruise, which I would happily move into blue for, but I think these 2 black cards have the nod for me just in terms of getting deeper into one color. Now we have a choice between Devour Flesh, Pilgrim's Eye, and I think those are the 2 cards. There's an Urban Evolution. I don't think I need to take that. Like, it's powerful, theoretically. Because I don't think 2-for-1s are rampant in this format, so a 3-for-1 like this, if you set it up well, can be good. I really don't see a reason to stop taking black cards at the moment. I see the Savage Punch, but, like, is that going to be something we're going to set up very well? I don't know. So yeah, I think just keep taking black cards. Cavern Lampad ain't it. 4 mana 2/2. Intimidate with Bestow for 6. +2/+2 and Intimidate. That just seems basically unplayable to me. And yeah, Pilgrim's Eye. The last time I called something unplayable, it beat me. So I'm gonna try and temper myself there. This is interesting. A Black-White Gate. Though I really don't want to be black-white. Don't think that's a good deck. Gnarlback Rhino is far and away the best card in this pack, I think. And it's probably what I'm going to take. There's a Pilgrim's Eye, which I think has a place in the format. There's a Pulse of Marasa, which I think is good too. Especially probably at its best in a black-green deck. Return a creature or land. Gain 6. Nimbus Naiad has impressed. I think we're just taking Gnarl back. I guess there's a possibility where we're just supposed to take Pilgrim's Eye and say, let's just get deep into black and figure out the rest. I think Gnarlback Rhino is good enough to take here. And now there's an Experiment 1, which I don't hate, but I don't love. It does get our curve going. I think it's probably worth it. Like, we are going to want some cheap stuff to sack to Felstinger, to protect Liliana, whatever. Well, I didn't think about Felstinger and Lily playing so well together. That Exploit is really nice with Lily. I just think Basilica Streacher stinks. I think Return Centaur has a place if you're specifically blue-black with Delve. I think the best card in this pack is likely Selesnya Charm, but we're so far from that. So yeah, I'll take Experiment 1 here. And now we get Dregmangler. It's just impossible to say Dregmangler. There's also Selimgar Butcher. 4 and a black. Yeah, I already read this card. That's nice with the Lily, but we're definitely taking the Mangler here. 3 mana, 3/3 with haste and scavenge. With the scavenge cost, you can pay the 5, exile it from your yard to dump 3 +1/+1 counters on a creature at sorcery speed. That's nice to see. After dipping into green a little bit for these two cards. With Gnarlback Rhino specifically, we'll definitely want to make sure we get some fight or bite spells, Savage Punches, calling the ambushes that are potentially running around. And then we get this Jeskai pack, which doesn't really have much for us, well, which is fine. Not everything has to be for me, much like, Secret Lair drops, etc. Take a Lab Champion. Truly don't think we're going to play anything here. So yeah, we can take a Lab Champion, plop it into the sideboard. I'd say we're 90% to be black-green at this point, though by no means are we locked into green. Ooh. Whoa, Swift Warkite Wield. As did Ambush and a second Experiment 1. I think with the Rhino, we're going to take the Ambush. I note the Warkite, but I don't think... I mean, splashing is really doable in this format. No, I'm going to take the Warkite. I think the Warkite is good enough. Like, especially the fact that it went around. Like, if that just means no one's in black-red and then Blood Tithe Harvesters all of a sudden get opened, I'm going to be really happy that I took that. And like I said, we're by no means locked into black-green, though it's just likely to happen. Experiment 1, I think it's a good card, but it has the problem that I have with a lot of cards, which a lot of the cards that I played with in black-white, which is just they're small. Like, you just don't want to play small cards. Sure, this is good on turn 1 and good if you're a beatdown deck, but like a black deck with Rescue from the Underworld and Felstinger and Lily is not going to be a beatdown deck. So like, Experiment 1 won't be at its best. And here we get a Boundary Lands Ranger, 1 on a red 2/2 at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you have a creature with power 4 or greater, you can discard a card if you do draw a card. Plays nicely with the Warkite. Nothing else that's large enough. I guess Ruinous Path. But again, just something cheap to have. So we can sort of slot these cards over here. Actually, getting the late Warkite and the Boundary Lands Ranger. And I think if I had my druthers, black-red would be my preference, though there is a Savage Punch. I definitely don't think this is a Rimrock Knight kind of deck. Just again, not on that beatdown life, not on that heroic life. So Savage Punch sort of satisfies my itch with wanting some fight spells for the Gnarlback Rhino. We'll take a Perforos's Emissary. I don't anticipate playing it, and a Scion of Ugin. Last pick, 4/4 colorless. Not going to do it. Well, I'll tell you what else isn't going to do it. Dictate of Erebos. Not the card for me. Not the card for me. We tried it in early access, got it out of our system. I'll tell you what could be good is Oval Chase Daredevil, another card from the Planeswalker bonus sheet these first 2 weeks. We don't have anything yet, but like I said, Blood Tithe Harvesters, the Gear per Gear Crafters make artifact tokens, the Thopters. And, we're going to probably want to play Pilgrim's Eye. The Tomebound Lich, very, very good. In terms of being green, there's just Unravel the Ether. In terms of another mono black card, there's just a Devour Flesh. I don't know how many of those I want to run. And then red, a Crone Crusader. So I think I'll take the Daredevil. With that being, I think, a hedge towards black-red. Though here is a Progenitor Mimic. This is 4 green blue for a 0/0. You can have it enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it has, at the beginning of your upkeep, if this creature isn't a token, create a token that's a copy of this creature. So it just does it every turn. Very powerful. I don't want to play Zulaport Cutthroat. I could just play Baleful Eidolon. There's a Call in the Ambush. There's a Possessed Scob to sort of toy with yet a third color. And I suppose there's a Courier's Briefcase as well. That's an artifact for our Daredevil. And could maybe let us splash the Warkite. And sack fodder for our Fellstinger. I mean, I recognize the Progenitor Mimic is just far and away the best card here. Looks like I took the Briefcase. I think that's fine. Okay, and now no black cards. Cool. No red cards that I want. Cool. But there is a green card I want, and that's Gnarlback Rhino number 2. What else do we got? Chain to the Rock, single white aura. Enchant a mountain. When it enters, you exile target creature and opponent controls until Chain to the Rocks leaves the battlefield. Necessary for those 5-color Bring to Light decks for Pioneer. So Hopeful Eidolon, 2, Basara Tower Archer, which I'm not about. So we'll just take another Gnarlback and maybe wheel a Call in the Ambush. Definitely in the market for one of those. And now we've got Crawl Harpooner versus Swift Warkite number 2, I think. And we're probably saying, yeah, we're green. Not sure about the Savage Punch. But saying, yeah, we're green. Not sure about the Oval Chase Daredevil. And I think that means we just want a Harpooner. Something that's strong at the bottom of the curve over a second card to splash. I think that seems reasonable. Ooh, and there's a Zathrid Necromancer. Not a ton of humans, I guess just a Lily at the moment, right? And I guess this is a human. No, it's a citizen. 3 humans, but 2 of them are over here. Well, whenever it or another human creature you control dies, you make a tapped zombie. What else do we have? We've got an Oath of Lily, an Edict, with some Planeswalker-ish synergies with Liliana, plus Baleful Eidolon as the Death Touch Bestow creature, Golgari Guildgate, and I guess a second Possessed Scob that we're seeing. But we're just going to take the Necromancer. Just on its own, 3 mana, 2/2, dies into a 2/2. Seems good. And now we've got a second Rescue from the Underworld. Sack a thing, get it back, and another creature. I don't think I want the second copy of that over some mana fixing. And the question is, do we want Guild... I guess we want Evolving Wilds over the Guildgate, because then we can play a mountain and be pretty happy with the Warkite in our deck. So we'll take the Wilds here. Oh, nice. Catacomb Sifter and Undead Butler and District Guide. That feels really good with where we're at. So Sifter is 1 black-green, 2/3 devoid. When it enters, you make a Eldrazi Scion. And then whenever another creature you control dies, you scry 1. I guess we're taking Sifter, even though our curve probably wants us to have Butler. I think Sifter is really good. But that's a nice sign. Like, hello. Goreclaw. Balaged Recovery as an MDFC. Return a card from your graveyard to your hand. And Nemesis of Mortals isn't bad as Big Dumb that gets bigger and dumber with Monstrosity. But we're going to take Goreclaw. 4 mana, 4/3. Creature spells you cast with power 4 or greater. Cost 2 less to cast. And then whenever it attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. I mean, we've already got the 2 Gnarlbacks plus the Warkite. Maybe we're playing Daredevil. It's possible I should just be taking Recovery, but I can't say no to an 8th pick rare that's on color, you know? That's just something about me. Here we've got a Tomebound Lich Wheeling, which is wild. We already have an Unravel the Ether that we're not going to play. We'll take Spawning Bed. Almost certainly not playing it, but colorless land that sacks into 3 Eldrazi Scions. We're never playing Lich. So that's that. And we wield Ambush. That's awesome to see. Wow, and Possessed Skob wheeling, plus a Dimir Guildgate. It's possible we should be splashing that over the Warkites. I'm not sure. But we're going to take the Ambush here with the 2 Gnarlback Rhinos really want those fight spells. Seeing some more blue and green with the Tower Archer, which I guess is a human for the Necromancer. Probably take that. I'm not playing it, but or not currently playing it. Now we've got a Selesnya Guildgate, an Audacity, and a Stain the Mind. Choose a non-land card name. No. I'll take Audacity, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have taken... Wow, Possessed Skob again. Maybe I should have taken the green-white land there. Wow, and Golgari Guildgate out of the Evolving Wilds pack wheels. That's nice. Okay, I think this is just Clear Shot as we try and hone in on what we think we're doing with this deck. If we think Experiment 1 and Daredevil are in the side, Colony Ambush is an MDFC, that gives us 15 spells. Briefcase is a little sus at the moment. Our 2-drop slot is sparse, so we're really going to want to fill that out. And I think, something like Honored Hydra would be awesome as well. But we're going to just take the really strong fight spell, or bite spell, rather. Archangel of Thune. Obviously a very strong card out of this pack, but not going to take it. So we take Clear Shot, and maybe we can wheel Voyaging Satyr. There's a second Fellstinger that I am going to take. Another Honored Hydra. An Undead Butler that might wheel. A Pilgrim's Eye that might wheel. But yeah, Fellstinger for sure. Gonna be the pick. Just so nice with Lily. And I think with 2 Fellstingers, we're just gonna... 2 Fellstingers plus splashing the Warkite, plus maybe we're playing Daredevil. I think that's gonna mean we play the Briefcase. And now we have a second Clear Shot versus nothing. I guess Sanitarium Skeleton is somewhat interesting with the 2 Fellstingers. Our creature count is not crazy high for us to have 2 Clear Shots, a Colony Ambush, and a Savage Punch, but it's not like there's something here that I can take instead. So maybe we are going to have to play... Maybe we do play Basara Tower Archer, actually. Priest. Priest, Blood Tithe Harvester that we talked about. They're going to come around, but we are certainly far from that. And then Pilgrim's Eye, but I think I can afford to play the Priest here. 2 bodies, one to sack. It's a human. Plays well with the Necromancer. Yeah, we're going to take Priest here. And I wouldn't mind a Pilgrim's Eye, but haven't quite found a spot where I'm happy taking it. And here we'll take a Silumgar Butcher. Yeah, nothing else really to speak of here. I guess Gurmag Angler, but we don't really mill without any of the butlers. I think I might actually take another Briefcase here over Devour Flesh. Yeah, another Briefcase. Sets up the Fellstingers, ramps us to our 4s. Now this is non-token. Yeah, so won't work with the Citizen dying. I don't think I want a second Devour Flesh. We've got plenty of fight spells. Don't think I want Leaf Crown Dryad. I think I like the Briefcase, and then we'll bring in Daredevil. That's a 3rd Briefcase versus Nemesis of Mortals and Returned Centaur. I don't hate. I don't love, but I don't hate the Briefcase. I guess Commune with the Gods fills the graveyard. Creature or enchantment. No enchantments, 15 creatures. Seems like we could whiff there. I'll take a Briefcase, I think. I'm not sure we're playing that one. Here's a Nemesis of Mortals. Again, big dumb. Costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Let's see if we can wheel that Butler. Probably not. Wow, we wheeled... Oh, we did wheel Voyaging Satyr, and we wheeled Honored Hydra? I think I I think I have to take Voyaging Satyr just for the curve. Like, we can play Nemesis of Mortals, and not that it's anywhere near as good as Honored Hydra, but, like, I think we just gotta take the Satyr here. Yeah. Oh my god, we wheeled the other one? Alright, cool. So, either I got baited, or people are just coming in thinking green is bad, and we got Pilgrim's Eye, too? Let's go. We got cuts to make, folks. Cuts to make. Maybe we don't play the Daredevil. Now that we got the Daredevil, like, we've got, what, 3 artifacts? It's not a ton. Dang, and the Possessed Scob's just going around. We could get real frisky here. We could get real frisky with our mana base, with this Evolving Wilds and this Pilgrim's Eye, if we wanted. Not saying we do, but if we did, we really could. I like all of this a lot. I'm going to play the Archers just because they're good with the clear shots. I guess with Archer, I think our mana requirements are pretty heavy that I don't want to play. I don't want to do a double splash. It is possible that Possessed Scob's better than splashing the Warkite. Can't be, though, right? Like, we just have such good cards to get back. Like, getting back Lily's so good. Getting back Necromancer's so good. Double Fellstingers, Sifter, Pilgrim's Eye. Like, these are all really good cards to get back. I think Warkite's a better splash than the 2 Scobs. So, that means we need, like, let's assume this is what it looks like. 16 lands plus Ambush, plus Pilgrim's Eye, plus the Briefcase, plus Satyr. Yeah. So we need 3 cuts. I truly don't know what they should be. Maybe a Savage Punch goes, because we have Ambush and 2 clear shots. And then Devour Flesh and Butcher and Ruinous Path. That's our removal. I don't know. Cutting a fight spell with 2 Gnarlback Rhinos. We do have a lot of 4 power stuff. Not a lot, but a non-zero amount. Maybe it's Devour Flesh? Because that is going to be bad against some decks. I don't need a situational card. And our 2-drop slot is okay. Could see cutting Priest without, like, a ton of ways to get rid of the token. Even though I think it's good. How do we get rid of it? Rescue, 2 Fellstingers, and Butcher. We got a lot of ways to get rid of it. Deck is too good, honestly. Like, I mean, it's not too good, but it does feel like I see merits to every single card. Maybe we cut the Daredevil. There's no way to mill this. It is a 4-mana 4/2. Dies to a Wild Slash. And then cut the Satyr. Cut a Briefcase. Maybe we cut a Briefcase. 2 briefcases. Like, going Briefcase into Fellstinger is so nice. I wonder what you would cut. Let me know in the comments. What do you think this last cut is? As I'm vamping for time here to figure it out. I'm eyeing the Priest, honestly, but I think it might be too good. And I don't think I want to cut Rescue. Being able to get back. Maybe it's just something like Dregmangler. It's just like random dumb 3-mana 3/3. Like, I never care about scavenging, and I don't particularly care about haste. Feels weird to cut a Signpost, but I kind of think that's it. Yeah. All right. And then we got 16 lands plus Ambush. Plus the Briefcases. Okay. See how it goes. Opponent goes first, and we have an extremely slow hand. But they're leading on Skeleton, so that feels fine. I am going to just fetch a Mountain. I could have led on Forest. in case we draw Tower Archer and then found Mountain with Pilgrim's Eye, but I like cracking the Evolving Wilds while we can. Selesnya Guild Gate from the Of course. I mean, we would maybe not have drawn it had we not cracked the Evolving Wilds, so who's to say? I guess I could have fetched for a forest, but seems silly. We're under no pressure right now. Opponents just setting up their mana with Guildgate into tapped Jawari Disruption. We will just Pilgrim's Eye for Swamp now. Forest now. I guess Forest still, because of maybe turns where we'll want to play Rhino into Fight Spell. So we'll want triple green. Cloudfin Raptor. Basilica Screecher. Grow the Raptor. Yeah, I mean, they're playing just all tiny stuff. All the things that I was like, I don't want to be doing. What a draw. Look at this. Just Harpooner. Fight the Raptor. And then we'll get to punch it later, too. Pretty nice. No attacks. Harpooner is savage against Tiny Flyers deck. Zephyr Winder. It's a 2/1 flyer, yep. And we will Butcher, sack Pilgrim's Eye, kill Winder. And I think attack? If they want to double block and trade for Screecher, I think that's okay. Especially given that we have rescue. I don't know. Maybe I didn't want to do that. We'll see. Tomebound Lich. Awkward. But I guess we can rescue, sack this, get back it, and Pilgrim's Eye, and then sack the eye. So, opponent draw discards, pitches Ubal Sar Gatekeepers. Hello, Swift Warkite. How are you? Yeah. So we just play Warkite. Get back Pilgrim's Eye. Yeah, swamp. Attack. It's going back to my hand. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Basilica Screecher. Do not care. Oh. Oh, what a surprise. Okay. Play Pilgrim's Eye. Play Swamp, play Goreclaw. Send for 3. I was worried this might be a sort of Screw Beats Flood situation, but I feel really good about where we're at in that respect. Oh, mama. All right. Let's Fell Stinger. Sack Pilgrim's Eye. You draw. Let's do... I think Clear Shot. Shoot the Gatekeepers. And the reason being so that now Goreclaw's going to pump both. And then play Tower Archer. And then, like, Rescue just pops off, getting, like, Sack, Fellstinger, Get Back, Warkite, and Fellstinger. I mean, you're cruising. I see you. I see you. Cruise is very good here. Wow, the Hexproof Triangle is trumping the Secret Reach pulsating. Anchor to the Ether. Put Goreclaw on top. And they didn't. Or did they extort? 3, 1. No, I think they did extort. Okay. Alrighty. Send. Maybe your next upkeep, alright? Chump the Butcher. Play Goreclaw. And then hold up Rescue. Wow, opponent's deck is... I mean, it's mostly blue-black, but splashing Savage Punch and Dreadmangler is strange to me. Okay, return Skelly. Play Skelly, no extort. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. All right, sack you. Babies come back. I think we get Pilgrim's Eye because it's so good to take, but yeah, I don't know. Let's punch. The Mangler. And then send everybody. $11 points of trample. So you block there and yeah. Nice. All right. Value Town. Alrighty, I go first. That's a keep. I wonder if it's worth running any off-color land. Probably not. It's like try and crack this. Probably not. Okay. Rude. Skylasher. 2-mana 2/2 flash. Reach Pro Blue. Should we play Goreclaw? Or should we play Sifter? Probably Sifter. I guess I should have played Sifter pre. I just don't really want to pop this just to... Well, maybe I should have just popped it. I don't know. Especially because, like, if we draw something big, it'll be nice. I guess popping this when Swift Warkite is a possibility is probably wrong. Ruinous Path. Yeah, especially now. Now I'm happy that I saved this. All right, attack for 2. Play Goreclaw. Because now we're a land away from Awakening this. They played Balaged Recovery as a land. Looks like Goreclaw's probably gonna die. Balukranos. Alright. Untapped land. Nice. Let's do it. Let's awaken. Kill you. Animate you. Auto pay. Scry 1, bottom. Beautiful. Send. Seed Guardian. It's a 3/4 that dies into... It'll die into a 2/2 at this point. So we attack all. You double block Goreclaw. Is there any world where we don't kill Seed Guardian? It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. I'm gonna say yes. Dies Archer. I think we want to do better than that. Play Gate, play Necromancer. You weren't a human, right? Just a bear. Honored Hydra. Removal? Dang. Alright, no attacks. Like, if we... Because that's the reason to not kill Seed Guardian, is if, like, that... Well, I guess we don't have actual removal for that. That isn't... Like, Savage Punch, basically. Guess I could have attacked with Necromancer, which is... It's not really free. Brood Monitor. No. So wide. Alright. Game is on. Is back on. Take action. Red. I guess killing Seed Guardian looks better with drawing a flyer and you're at 4. Four cards still in hand? Wow. Savage Punch the Necromancer. Okay. And we get to draw, or scry. Silumgar Butcher. Doesn't do a ton. It does kill a Brood Monitor. Is that good? I think no. I don't know. Gosh. They're going to attack with Hydra here. I think I need to find something better than that. I'm not sure what is better than that, but like we're taking 8. I could block with these two, but then they can just get it back. It's a bad spot for us. Yeah, well, land certainly isn't better, but... Looks like they have a removal spell as well. Rogue's Passage. Gonna do some work here. I'm probably dead. I mean, now I'm sort of forced to double block, then I'll get it back. Or they use a trick. Yeah. Alright. You got it. You got it. This is a purty looking hand. We keep this for sure. Leads on Swamp. We'll go Forest. To potentially play a Tower Archer. Keening Apparition. Or do I want to play Tower Archer now? I think I like that because then I can play Necromancer. And then potentially like Fellstinger, sack the Archer, get a zombie. No blocks. Black, white, blood Scrivener. Sure. Play Necro. I mean, for sure we do this, right? Oh, alright. Makes sense. Makes sense. So we'll play Briefcase. And Wilds fetch a mountain. Baleful Eidolon. Alright, no blocks. Honored Hydra's nice. Attack. Fellstinger. Sack. You. Land. And then we'll trade here, right? If we're allowed. Syndicate Messenger. I think Hydra. Ooh, this is a fight. All right, we attack. It's also it's an instant, right? Yeah. We're certainly embalming. And then the question is, do we play Fellstinger? Or do we just hold up ambush? I think I like just holding up ambush. Like, look how big it's just such a big problem. I mean, we just saw it. Uh-oh, stuff coming back. As black is wont to do in the format. Soul Flare. It's gonna have Death Touch. Okay. Now why why did you need to leave up 4 mana here? Okay. Attack. Unclear. Fellstinger sacks itself, I think. Pilgrim's Eye. Take 2 and then we can rescue. Okay, there's a clear shot. I guess we're gonna block sack, right? Or we can attack and butcher here. Maybe that's better. Dictate. Okay. So that's gonna die. And then I'm gonna rescue. Get back Fellstinger? Or do we just get back... Yeah, get back Fellstinger. And I probably don't exploit either because I just want them dead. Wonder what your last card is, buddy. Alright, no exploit. Lands are not shy in this deck. Undead Butler. What a terrible card for me to see. Truly. They can get back Soulflayer. This card's gonna kill me. I need like a courier's briefcase. Take 2. You have a way to sack. Beer me a Liliana. Swift Reckoning your own Butler? I mean, it makes sense. It's definitely annoying. I guess we sack Butcher. You're getting Messenger. Yep. So now I'm dead in the air. Embarrassing to lose to this Dictate after... Okay. So now ambush. Oh, I guess I can do it. Do we attack? No. I'd like to be able to, but... I guess I could clear... No. Nope. So... Oh, wait, but I do have to... Okay. We're gonna clear shot on their turn and then sack Fellstinger. Or no, I can just ambush. Ambush... Fight. Draw. Okay. Take 1. Sack Fellstinger. Cry. Okay. Not dead? Oh. Close to dead. My turn. What an important draw. What a massively important draw here. Okay. Do we attack with Gnarlback. We take 4. We play a Gnarlback. We pass. We might get there. No, I guess not. So the plan is to block. Like, I would love to be able to draw here, but I have to stop them from gaining life. Or no, that doesn't matter. We do this, then we clear shot, sack the 1/1. We still get to draw. So 1 block, clear shot, you. Okay. Sack the 1/1. You're not dead, though. That's the thing, is you're not dead. Wow. Wow. Ooh, so close. So close. All right, we go first. It's not the best hand I've ever seen, though Rescue and Priest play nicely together. I think we have to keep. And I guess we have a turn to decide if we need to play this tapped or not. Uh-oh. Aggro. Hopeful Eidolon. Less scary. Ooh, Courier's Briefcase right off the bat. That's beautiful. Makes me wish I had played this tapped, I guess, but... Why are they attacking? I mean, I'm not blocking, but I don't know why they want those to trade. Flitterstep Eidolon. Unblockable. Okay. I guess we'll attack. Can't imagine they block, but... Alright. And sack. Okay. Liev Sky Knight. Detained. I can still throw a punch, though. Alright, Guildgate. Archer. And should we punch the unblockable? If we're theoretically trading with Sky Knight... No, I really don't want to use the briefcase when I have Warkite, so... Just gonna pass. Definitely block here. Take 1 from the Eidolon. And a Nimbus Naiad. More flyers. There's a land for us. I think we're going to play Priest. Yeah, we're going to play Priest. I think attack for 3. And Rescue plays really nicely with Priest. Compulsory Rest. Okay, get in for 3. Take 2. Play land. Attack. And I guess we're just gonna sack and rescue. Like, pay the 2 with rest. I could also, what? Could Warkite get back Archer? I think I'd like to stop taking damage from the Priest. So yeah, we'll do that. So we'll take 4. Mentor of the Meek, sure. So let's go rescue, get you back, sack you. And then we'll also sack you, right? And then next turn, do some fighting. Get the priest dead. Yeah, nice, nice. Ooh, necromancer. That's really nice. Let's attack. Necro. Fight. Mentor, probably. I guess I don't need to. It is an instant. Alright. Just have these two fight. And then we get a zombie too. Because I don't need to worry about the Naiad. Like, I have the Flyer and the Tower Archer right now. And then Savage Punch is probably going to take out the Eidolon. Take 1. Lotus Eye Mystics get back. Compulsory rest. Okay. So now what? I think we're just sending all but Tower Archer. I guess I should have punched pre. You're gonna take 7. Get a 2/2. And then no, we just Warkite here, right? Like, yeah, we just Warkite back Necromancer. Even though we could kill them, right? We could exploit, let them draw 2, and exploit again. But I think we just get. So I guess Felstinger's still better. Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nice. Alrighty, we'll go first. Keep. Need on Forest. Want to place Orzhov Guildgate. I think that's gonna... It's tough. Nah, we probably still just play Harpooner. I was thinking, like, Orzhov specifically, Harpooner's, like, probably gonna be good against. Like, if they play, like, Basilica Screecher or something. But... I also don't want to ramp into Goreclaw. I'd rather ramp into Honored Hydra. Yeah, this is fine. Play Briefcase... Play Swamp, and then we'll play Goreclaw, and then Hydra. Although I guess we did want to ramp into Goreclaw because I forgot it makes it cheaper. All right, we'll attack. See if they've got Scatter. They do not. Okay, now what I should have done was Briefcase into Goreclaw into Hydra. Duh. Gate and Cruelty. Exile is cheat, but I guess for the best that it's gone now. Tomebound Lich, that'll get killed. Or I guess actually we'll butcher that first. Land. Ooh. Yeah. No scatter. Nice. Sack you. Kill you. Send for 6. Opal Lake Gatekeepers. Draw those cards. Gateway Plaza. Send for 6. Play Gnarlback. This has been speedy. We also would have gotten around Devour Flesh nicely if we had let on Briefcase. God, Devour Flesh is so feast or famine, I feel like. Alright. Is Honored Hydra getting got here? We're cruising. Okay. I don't think you want to be drawing cards when you got nothing to do like that. Alright, that's game. Just ruin his path and win. I'm actually not even sure that we need it. Well, now we definitely don't. Trample. Big chonkers. So good. Alrighty, this is a keep. Go get a forest, play Harpooner. Off to the races we go. Play a 1/2 flyer. Oh, gnarly. Oh, gnarly. Flame Tongue Kavu, anybody? Okay. Card might be unplayable. Oh, our opponent is Jund as well. Man, we just have answers. This is nice. Kill you while you're tapped out. Send for 4. Play Goreclaw. Yeah, this card is just randomly brutal. Pilgrim's Eye, sure. Attack. Goreclaw. Fight with fire, sure. Priest. Yeah. Yep. Good take by Ben on the podcast this week, this being in his top black uncommons. Sure. Attack. You're chumping. That probably means we just play Gnarlback. Like, I don't need to... Like, rescuing Priest and getting back Goreclaw is probably also very good, but just adding Trample to the board is going to be good, too. Read the Bones. I did put Liliana in the deck, right? It's not in the sideboard randomly. Dreadbore, yeah, sure. Catacomb Sifter. Yeah. What else you got? What else you got? Undead Butler. Okay. I think that means we can win. Pass. Let's ambush you. And, oh, alright, and then do this. Bucha. Sack you, yeah. Nice. 5-1. A battle of royalty versus Sir Mum. As is the case with a lot of our hands, they're slow but keepable. Experiment 1 could be scary to see. Lead on gate. Would be nice to draw Voyaging Satyr or a briefcase here, but I would also take a second black source. It's funny that we're in the Golgari mirror matches here. Alright, there's Swamp, that's nice. So now we can go Necromancer into Rhino and then maybe set up some removal. Hasty Dregmangler, that's scary. So now we're taking 6 and not going to be in a great spot. Don't think we might have wanted to just Ruinous Path something there. It's possible. Oh, you have Lily. Okay. Do I have to chump here? I kind of feel like I do. And then we have to clear shot Lily. I think I probably have to get slightly greedy here. In the sense of like using clear shot to kill Lily and pump a 2/2. So let's go block. Like, you have instant speed removal. I lose. I'm far enough behind that I have to do this, I think. And when I was saying that I wanted to see Lily, I meant our own, just to be clear. I didn't mean our opponents. Now we see a Voyaging Satyr, which I think I'm gonna play and then play an Archer. And chump the Dregmangler. Dreadhound, woof. It's 1. If I do like this, try down. Whenever a creature dies. Oh. There wasn't much for me to do there. So we're dead. Right, this is not. Yep, it'll self-harm here. Tis but a scratch. All right, I will keep. Oh, these all play really nice together. If we can, oh, they're speaking of playing nice together. We've got to draw lands, but that hasn't been an issue for us. There's Sungrace Pegasus, fresh off the bonus sheet. If they suit that up, it'll be tough for us. But I'm not particularly concerned with them gaining life. We have Sky Knight I like a lot less. Play Mountain, play Necromancer. Get in for 4. Flyers are good. And targeting ourselves here with this Fellstinger is terrifying, but I think necessary. Sack you. Target ourselves. There's a forest, and there's a Crawl Harpooner. That's really good to see. Man, if we draw second forest and we can have Clear Shot and Harpooner next turn. Phalanx Tactics. Am I dead? Quite nearly. Illusory Angel. Yeesh. So if we assume they have nothing, we can Harpooner, kill the Pegasus. Trade Chump. And then... yeah, alright, so let's do this. Let's go Pilgrim's Eye. Take action. Forest. Harpooner. Pick off a Pegasus. Attack. No, we're dead. Okay. GG. Wow, that's a fast... it's a fast game. From 5-1 to 5-3. Pretty nice deck. I feel like, you know, some awkward openers in the sense of a lot of the times we didn't have something to do until turn 3 with 2 Briefcase, Basara Tower Archer, Satyr, and Harpooner. And didn't once see Liliana. So if you made it all the way to the end of the video, give me a shy Lily in the comments below, and catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.